Because Johnston Canyon is so crowded typically, we saved it for later in the day after doing several smaller hikes first. The canyon is seriously not to be missed. It is incredible. And I do recommend going late in the day. It was it was a smart idea. It was not very crowded. And, but when we got to the lower falls, there still were a bunch of people, so we decided to go straight to the upper falls and catch the lower falls on the way back. We weren't sure if we'd continue to the ink pots, but when we were at the bottom of the upper falls, there was really just a group of kids in front of us, and we followed them up to the top of the upper falls. And at that point, we took a selfie, and one of them offered to take our picture. It was just about then where the rest of the girls were all kind of fooling around and taking pictures, and all of a sudden one of them, I looked over and had fallen to the ground. She was on her knees and she was kind of yelling, I can't walk, I can't walk. Went over to them and to see if they were okay, if they needed help, and they were pretty confused about what they were going to do, but it was clear she wasn't going to be walking all the way back down. While Joe was thinking about how to splint and rescue her, I take out the cell phone and end up calling the emergency services. We talk for a little bit. They ask if I could stand by, and they call me back to let me know that a helicopter is going to be coming to rescue her. In a little bit, they called back and they explained that a helicopter would be coming in about an hour. It would be flying over to take a good look of what the situation was. They would fly away and they would get themselves organized, and then they'd come back for the rescue. And it was a good thing that they told us they'd be leaving, because it would have been really scary for seeing the helicopter fly over and then leave. We'd think that they couldn't find us, and we would have been waving and waving. And then I was asked to call 911 so they could patch them in, and they'd be able to get our GPS exactly, which we did. And then when we hung up, we asked whether they wanted us to stay, and because we were trying to decide whether we were going to go up to the ink pots. And although they said we really didn't have to, it was clear that they felt much more comfortable if we stayed with them, and so we did. We spent the time just kind of joking around and trying to keep Sam comfortable and relaxed, and then we waited. bags. Oh my goodness. These trees are blowing around. Well, welcome. Oh no. I was taking a video.
No, it was just on the twisting kind of. It was the landing. Yeah, but it wasn't that you landed smack on a rock.
I don't think so. She did.
Okay.
Then you came down after.
More twisting, less impact.
That's my fault because I saw her on the ground, and that's when I said I thought she had fallen on the ground.
I'm just going to run my fingers over your pants, alright? And then just make sure that there's nothing like really obvious.
Yeah. That's a lot of pain.
Okay, and on this side.
Yeah.
Okay. And it looks like you can still move it a little bit.
A little
like
bit, yeah. I haven't really tried to move it.
What we'll do is I've got I think we won't bother opening it up,
Okay.
like opening it up and checking it more, because do you have any long underwear or anything underneath
No,
that?
there's a zipper on the side.
Oh, okay. So let's just have a quick look, and then just want to make sure there's no blood or anything. Everything looks like it's sort of sitting where it roughly should be, so that's a good thing.
But it hurts a lot.
Oh yeah, I believe that. So I think what we'll do is we'll put your leg in a little splint here.
Okay.
And the splint should just hold it so that it doesn't get bumped too much.
Okay.
And that'll make it'll probably still hurt, but it'll be less painful than leaving it.
Oh, what's that?
And what's your pain on a scale of 1 to 10 just sitting there? 10 being the worst ever you could imagine?
About a 6 now.
She's had a bit of
A lot.
medicine.
Yeah. A lot.
A lot of
What
medicine.
type of things?
1,000 milligrams of ibuprofen, 1,000 milligrams of.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it was really bad.
I think we can get you to pull this up and into kind of like as high as you can. Great. That's good. Yeah. And this will mold. I'll just get you to. I'll help lift your heel a little bit. This will mold to the shape of your leg. Can you pull that out?
Yeah.
These are so cool. And now we're just gonna buckle this around your leg, somewhat snug but not too
Okay.
tight. And then there's the top one there.
No, that's okay.
And does it? Your ankle's okay?
It seems okay, yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't a bit of pain.
It was, but now
Yeah.
it seems okay. It was shooting like down into my toes.
Right. Yeah. Sorry. Find all the bits and pieces here. It's actually ideal that you're sitting like this, because that way we know you'll be able to sit in the helicopter. So what we're going to do is just we remove the air from the splint, and that helps straighten
Okay.
it. It's best if you need to be a little bit bent. So if you can do that, you'll
That's
just
about as far
Okay.
as.
Maybe if you could put your hand underneath here and just kind of push up a little bit without, as long as it doesn't hurt too much. Where are you from?
I'm from BC, but I'm going to school in Calgary.
Okay. So here for a day hike?
Yeah.
Have you heard this lake before or done any kind of ligaments? Or
No.
What are you studying?
Theology.
Theology?
Yeah.
Okay. Some divine intervention while you're Whereabouts are you going to school?
At Ambrose University.
Good. We're just packaging right now, but probably be 5 minutes to the spot.
So you guys are just taking me back to down to the main area, right?
I don't think that'll work, but I can go to the edge of the fence where you got me.
You have two small openings, one here, one further up, if you want to drop in between.
There's also a spot just uphill on the trail for 10 meters up.
You'll have to send Emma all these pictures.
Yes. I'm taking video.
Oh, even better. Perfect.
So now if I move this, it should be pretty relatively solid.
Be on YouTube.
It's still a little bit. There's 4 or 5 pumps here.
Here we go. I'll be the next one-hit wonder.
Emma, I can do this.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
These are called vacuum splints.
Yeah.
Could I take? Oh no, I have some snacks. I'm gonna take. I have
How
her
does
water.
that feel? Is it getting any worse? or the same?
It's
What is
about the same.
Okay.
You try to. Do you have her keys to drive? They're in the bag,
in
so
my
we'll
bag.
take her back. Okay. Actually,
And so you
why
guys,
don't you just take the keys? I'll take the bag.
And
just
so you
gonna
guys
walk
are
around.
taking me back to the base.
What's that? The helicopter will take you right to Mineral Springs Hospital in Banff.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you guys will meet me there.
Middle. I'm gonna.
Just
Middle
gonna
Springs
walk around
Hospital?
and pick a spot here.
Middle Springs, you said?
I think I have a GPS in the car, just in case. Here, I can just put my phone in my pocket.
I got your. I got your.
Yeah. In the side pocket. I should be under the pink sweater.
Go up one? You can go up a little bit further.
Well, and if anything happens when Corbin's out hiking, I hope there's some mom that will take care of him.
So Sam, we're going to try and help you down.
Okay.
Once you get there, we're going to put a suit on you that can be hooked to the helicopter. And then we'll get the helicopter here and whisk you out of here. And then when we come into land, we'll just be as careful as we can. Might be a bit of pain, but it won't be too bad. And then we'll help you into the helicopter.
Will she be the only one up?
What's that?
Will she be the only one up?
Up.
Like in the helicopter, or like?
Along with it. Along with
Okay.
it.
Okay. Sounds good.
So what we'll do is if you can move these things out of the way. I'm going to get you to put an arm over my shoulder.
have you ever gone zip lining?
Little bit. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so this is probably kind of like zip lining.
Kinda.
Just noisier.
And scarier. I've never flown in a plane ever.
Oh, so this is such a cool thing. Your first time. You get a private jet.
There we go.
Money for helicopter tours. You're getting one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And look how beautiful. It's over this mountain and canyon.
You get open.
So what would you be doing if you weren't rescuing her?
I'd be bike riding. I've got my full spandex underneath.
Oh, really?
You guys can head
So are
down.
you
It's
from
gonna
the
take a
Banff?
while.
Yeah, we have a 24/7 rescue program
Really?
here. So we have one person on call, and then I happen to be the guy who is available.
So how often do you rescue people in the helicopter?
Probably by helicopter we do about 60 or 70 a year.
A year.
Something like that. Yeah. Well, this
So
time.
once a week.
Do you guys head
Yeah.
down?
And
On the
then
average.
we'll do more where we land and pick up people, but for heli slinging where we have the rope underneath, then it's about 60 or 70.
Pretty good. Great. Are you scared about us, or you don't want us around too?
Huh?
Are you scared?
No, I'm just.
Are you nervous for us to meet her?
So I'll ask all of you guys to actually move all the way back by that signpost, because there's going to be a lot of stuff waving around. If you could not let anybody else near here.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep. I'll take your video. Yep. Have fun.
Yeah, either that or there.
That's jealousy.
That's a first for me. Oh my
Wow.
goodness. Yeah.
Okay, Sam, this is Amy, and just wanted to say that I've been quite an adventure, and, oh dear, I look terrible. But anyway, Sam, I hope you are just fine and that things go smoothly for you. And keep in touch, okay? Bye.
The kids ran ahead to be able to meet Sam at the hospital, and Joe and I took our time going down the canyon. It was incredible. There was not a soul in the park, and it was absolutely gorgeous. We stopped at the lower falls and had it all to ourselves. It was fantastic. We're back to the parking lot and driving home in twilight. Not your typical day of hiking. Sam, we hope you're doing well and wish you the best.